Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. So this is a video lesson for Empowerment Technologies Module 4, which is Advanced Techniques using Microsoft Word. Actually, in your module, I'm not sure about the word advanced, but in the module, it seems like these are basic things that we do in Microsoft Word, right? So let's just go through the modules, and I'm going to what do you call this one? I'm going to try and insert some info that might help you, inshallah. Just a brief history or background about Microsoft Office Suite. It is developed by Microsoft. It was first announced in August 1, 1988 by Bill Gates. And you could also call it Office for short. It is a bundled application software as productivity tools. The first version only contained Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. However, nowadays, Microsoft Office Suite contains Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher, Access, OneDrive, OneNote, Outlook, and others. Some Office has Visio, so it depends. So Microsoft Office apps are also available in mobile phones. No, currently you can use Word, Excel, PowerPoint in your smartphones. And the latest version that we have is Microsoft Office 2019, which was released in September 24, 2018. So we are going to talk about Microsoft Word, which is a specific application software within the Microsoft Office Suite, and it is for word processing. So if you're going to open a Microsoft Word, this is the first thing that you will see: a blank document, no, a new document. So you can also create you can also, like, there are templates right now, no? Dati nung kapanahunan namin walang ganito. It's just a blank document talaga. But currently, pag pinundot mo ang new or Control N sa Microsoft Word, there is a predefined templates that you could use, no? So for example, kailangan mo ng certificate. This is a good looking certificate already. You just have to change the citation and the certificate name itself, and then the name of the recipient. You already have, or you can use this as a certificate. Pwede mo rin siyang i-edit for sure, no? So you can use that one. Or if you're creating a newsletter, ayan, meron ka ng dating outline or layout, I should say. So, diba? You can use a lot of things here, at pwede mo rin niyang i-edit yung content niyan. How about this one or this one? A lot of things, no? And aside from that, if you're online, you can actually look for templates. Like, let's say science fair. So you're looking for something for science fair. So this is one of the results that you can use. Or let's say, how about because in your module I ask you to do a letterhead or a business card design. So let's have business card. Okay, there you go. So ang daming options na pwede kayong pumili dito. Kung ayaw ninyo mag-design ng sarili ninyong business card, no, you can use these things, and they are predefined for you. You can use them and just edit them for your to input your own information. So marami, no? Dito kayo maghanap, or you can do your own. You can create your own design if you want to. Okay, so this is the what do you call this one? The page or the window that you're going to see once you open a blank page or a blank document in Microsoft Word. So in your modules, in page 3, if I'm not mistaken, it shows there the parts of the window. So hindi lang nakikita dito sa video, pero doon sa taas, the very first part, no, dito sa taas, where you can see the title of your what do you call this one, of your document, That is the title bar. And if I'm not mistaken, you can see the icon somewhere on the left side here at the top, and then save, undo, and some options like nandito rin sa title bar yung exit, maximize, minimize, and then some options, no, and then help as well. Hindi lang makita dito sa screen, I'm so sorry, but I hope you can check it out in your own Microsoft Word environment. Okay, sa baba naman, this one, you can see it now. This is the menu bar. So, ang menu bar, it contains the menu. No? So, you have File, that's the File tab, the Home tab, Insert tab, Design tab, Page Layout tab, References, References, Mailings, Review, View, View, okay. So, those are the tabs that we have. Dati, hindi ganito ang itsura nito, no? Kung naabutan nyo pa yung Windows, anong version ba yun? I forgot. It looks different before. Pag-click mo nito, merong drop-down na lalabas. Tapos, meron siyang sub-menu, no? Dati, kung maalala ko pa, yung computer teacher namin nung high school, pinamemorize yun sa amin. Not exactly memorize, but he said familiarize. No, para pag gumagawa ka na ng activities, madali mo lang maalala saan kukunin yung, or saan hahanapin yung sub-menu na yun, yung option na yun. So, ganun yung pinagawa niya sa amin before. So, kayo siguro ngayon, just, familiarize and feel your way around the application. Ganun naman talaga, di ba? Pag may bago kang app, di ba? Explore. Bakit nung pag-download nyo ba ng TikTok, automatic memorize nyo na yung settings, memorize nyo na yung mga options and whatnot, di ba? Hindi naman. Nung una yung ginamit ang Facebook, hindi naman agad-agad. Kabisado ninyo yung buong environment, di ba? And you even adapted to the changes of Facebook. So, the same way, the same concept. So, ganito rin dito sa Microsoft Word. So, just look at it na, okay, pag-click ko pala ng file, andito pala yung new, open, save as, no, andito pala itong mga to. Could possibly, no. So, pag napindot ko pala to, relax lang, wala naman siguro mangyayari. Okay, may lumabas na window, pop-up window. So, cancel lang siguro para walang mangyaring masama, di ba, ganun. Huwag masyadong matakot, no. So, andito pala sa export itong pwede ko siyang gawing PDF, something like that. If you wanna share it through email, post to a blog post, okay. Siyempre, kung mag-print dito, ayun, wala palang printer na nakakonect sa laptop ko, diba? Sorry naman. Okay. And then, pwede mo rin siyang i-save as or save lang. Okay, so the difference between save as at saka save, ang save is you're going to save the document, 'di ba? Ang save as naman is you're going to save it as a different document. So, kung meron kang document, halimbawa, meron kang document 1 na nakasave na dati sa iyong drive, pag i-save as mo siya, magkakaroon ng second copy, no? At kung i-change mo pa yung file name, then dalawa na talaga yung file mo. Pero kung isi-save mo lang siya, ma-overwrite yung nakasave na dati na document. Okay? So you have to be careful with this. A lot of people have done this mistake, especially sa mga offices. That is why ang daming issue dati, no? Na, for example, an accounting file. Tapos, i-update ng cashier. Tapos, may gagawing iba si financial officer. So, minsan nagkakalituan, no? So, that is why it is very good if the cashier perhaps or the financial officer could use or utilize save as so that later on they can compare asan ba yung yung original copy or asan ba yung updated one. Okay. However, we have different technology now na kung saan real time, like for example sa Google Docs, real time na ina-update ng isang tao yung documents, nakikita ng isang tao na merong access doon sa file na yun. That is better. No, kasi nga it really prevents confusion at updated pa silang dalawa. Okay. So anyway. So that is file, this is home. Ito yung pinakauna ninyong nakikita. By the way, Pag meron good ganito, this one, okay, this one, there are more options for that. Okay, yun lang naman yung ibig sabihin nun, more options, okay. Ibig sabihin, hindi lang ito yung mga nandito na naka-display ang options, but rather there are more options within it. Okay, like this one. So, ayan, marami pang ibang options. Like, for example, sa page layout, so, hindi lang naman, for example, sa page setup, hindi lang ito, no? Marami pang iba. You can have many options pa. So, if you see something like that and you can't find what you're looking for, no, kung ano yung option na yun or function na hinahanap mo na hindi mo makita dito, you can maybe check this one out. And then we have group names. So this is group name, you know, like for example, nakikita nyo naman merong parang divider dito. So for this one, this is the clipboard. Okay, so whatever you copy, whatever you have copied, it will be recorded onto the clipboard. And for the meantime, naka-cache yan siya, no? So, kahit anong gusto mong gawin sa kanya, it will be easily, madali lang siyang kunin, kumbaga pa, ng RAM ng computer. And then this one, like, this is all about font, this is all about the paragraph, this is all about the styles. So, gigrouping siya para madali sa inyo mahanap yung mga functions na kailangan ninyo. And this is what we call the group names. What else? We have this one. This is a ribbon. Okay, collapse the ribbon. Or you can bring it down again. Sorry, what happened? Okay. And then we have the ruler. Ito, ruler. No. This really comes in handy kung para makita ninyo yung mga mga margin, kita niyo yung alignment. Maganda talaga yan siya, no? Also, this is the vertical bar. And then, bakit hindi ko makita sa baba yung hindi pa pala makita sa baba yung horizontal bar kasi nga kung lakihan natin siya, ayan, lalabas yan siya, no? So, you can also use this one. And then, let me just, by the way, this part is zooming in and zooming out. So, hanggang 100 na lang tayo para, yan. And then, these are the views. You can view it as a web layout, print layout, or read mode. Read mode yung maging dalawa siya. There you go. Ito usually yung ginagamit natin for editing. And then, this is also for web layout. Because you can actually create a website, or web page, I should say, sorry. Web page using Microsoft Word. Later on, I think it's in the module as well. In the modules, I'm not sure which part of the module. Basta nasa modules yan siya. By the way, this blue line, this is what we call the status bar. Okay, so sa status bar, dito mo makikita yung page, number of words, and the language that is by default you are using. Okay, so basically, by the way, this is the document itself. And that blinking line, that is, yung blinking na yan, that is the cursor. Okay, so, next time, pag sinabi ng teacher ninyo na put the cursor in this part, ganyan, 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 that means put the cursor. So, for example, the quick brown fox jumps, brown fox jumps, amazing, jumps over the lazy dog near the river bank. Okay, so for example, sabihin ni teacher na, can you put the cursor on the jumps? Okay, so you just put the cursor there. Okay, or can you put the cursor at the beginning of the sentence? So, or at the end? So, no, yun yung ibig niyang sabihin doon. By the way, sa internet, if you're going to research, maraming mga shortcut keys. It's not in your module, but let's try some of the shortcut keys that I know. You know, so for example, let me just put in like paragraph 1, paragraph 2, and so on and so forth. Let me just copy paste this one. Okay. Ano nangyari? Bakit may page break dito? Okay. Oops, sorry. Nasasanay ako mag-save. Okay, so by the way, this one, no? Ito siya. I'm not sure anong tawag dito, but I really use this one. It's very helpful. Pag ganito yung sign niya, sorry. Pag ganito yung sign niya, it means second line or next line. Ito, pag nagganito ang sign, no, ibig sabihin nag-next line ka, meaning nag-enter ka. Pero pag dot, 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 okay, sorry, pag dot, 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 there you go, that means space. Pag arrow, ganito naman, means nag-tab ka. Okay, and then, you can really see things from here. Tulad kanina nung ginawa ko, di ba? I was wondering bakit pag copy-paste ko, napunta sa second page, di ba? I was wondering. Apparently, earlier, I saw na meron siyang page break. So, may mga times kasi, di ba, na may ganito na nangyayari sa atin. Ayan, may page break. So, napupunta siya sa second page. Kasi nga, may page break, no? May mga ganun pangyayari. Sometimes, pag nag-edit tayo, nagkamali tayo, hindi natin napansin. So, this could really help you. Itong option na ito. It will really help you kung tingnan kung ano nang nangyari, bakit ganun, bakit anong nangyari, bakit nasa second page siya. So, once you see this, then just go ahead and delete that and pwede mo na siyang ma-manipulate ulit. Okay? Anyway. Wait. Okay, so, by the way, ano pa ba yung mga alam ko? So, Control A. Control A is select all. Okay? Select all ang Control A. Ang Control B naman is Control B is bold. No? Medyo lakihan ko siguro para makita ninyo. I'm not sure. Okay. Sorry. I-bold ang what do you call this one? The selected. I-select mo muna yung words. I'm not sure what's happening with my, with my mouse. Okay, anyway. So, i-select mo muna yung word na gusto mong i-bold. So, Control B. You can also use this one. You can also, as you can see, tingnan nyo dito. Ayan, no? So, meron siyang meron siyang information about it and it shows the shortcut key for that one. So, that is Control B. Of course, we know Control C is copy. So, it has been copied onto the clipboard. As you can see, nung nag-Control C ako, nag-copy, no? Pwede ng, what you call this one, this part, or this icon, which is space, became active. Pwede ko na siyang i-click. And when I click that, ayan, pwede niya nang i-paste. But the shortcut key for paste actually is Control V, as in value, V. Okay, so that is copy-pasting. And then Control D, it is the shortcut key for showing the font window, pop-up window. Yan. So, that is Control D, as in dog. And then, Control E is center. So, let's say, the fox. Okay. So, that is center, no? And then, Control F is find. Like, for example, if you want to find something, like, let's say, let's find the word lazy, for example. And then, it will show you the word lazy. Okay? Next, Control F, Control G. Tama ba? Go to. So, for example, let's have a different page. For example lang ha. Mag-insert ako dito ng page break. So, for example, I'm in page 1. And then, I want to go to page 2. So, I have to go to page 2, go to, and then it will bring me to page 2. Napakasimple. Baka sabihin ninyo, teacher, pwede mo namang i-scroll lang. Okay, pwede. But, what if you have 300 pages? No? It's easier to use the go-to para makapunta ka sa, let's say, you are in page 1, you wanna go to page 256. So, ito na lang ang gamitin mo. Okay? And then, we have, what else? Control G, H. Okay. Control H is replacing. For example, I want to find the word lazy and replace it with replace it with, let's say, smart. Okay. So, let's say replace all. Yes. Okay. Close. As you can see, ayan, the quick brown fox jumps over the smart dog. So, pinalitan natin yung word na lazy ng smart. And even here in page 2, you can see that it has changed. So, it is very handy pag, for example, nagsusulat kayo ng thesis ninyo. For example lang ha, nagsusulat kayo ng thesis ninyo and you want to, like for example, hindi nyo napansin na meron kayong typographical error na yung literature ninyo, ang spelling ninyo ay ganyan lang. Pero automatic naman yan na kinokorek ng ng Microsoft Word. Let's say, for example, yung for ninyo ay nagiging foo. No? So, instead of for, yung for ninyo ay nagiging fo. And then, hindi siya na tag as wrong spelling ng Microsoft Word kasi nga, technically, fo is still a word in English. So, hindi siya naging wrong spelling, so you cannot see it or hindi mo siya napansin. But you wanted to change all foes to for, no? Because you know na wala namang part ng thesis mo na magsusulat ka ng fo. So, ibig sabihin, for yun siya. So, you can use that Control H, replace, no? You just have to find the word fo, and then replace it with for. So, replace all, okay, close. So, you can see the fo now becomes for. Okay, so that is one example. By the way, itong tab, it creates some sort of a tab. Of course, it creates a tab. And mahihirapan kayo next time ibalik siya dito sa line na ito, sa margin ninyo, no? So, be careful with tabs. Kaya, usually, gina-clear all ko yan siya. Because I cannot manipulate things. I'd rather use the tab in the keyboard. You know, tab in the keyboard rather than that tab. Kasi nga, ito siya, pag nandyan na kasi siya, all of the lines or the paragraph will follow it, no? Unless gawan mo siya ng default, like this one, gawan mo siya ng specific measurement, no? Pero hindi eh. So, i-clear na lang natin yan. Yes, bakit hindi siya na-clear? Okay. Okay, so anyway, next, control, ano na tayo? J, H, I. Control I, letter I, control I is italicized or italic. Okay. Ayan, pwede rin dito. Pwede ka magamit yan. And then, I, J. Control J is justify. Okay. So, i-justify niya. Ilagay niya dito. No? Ang ibig sabihin ng justify is this one. So, it will follow the margin. There you go. Distribute your text evenly between the margins. So, that is J or just control J or justify. H, I, J, K. Control K is K. Inserting a hyperlink. For example, let me just put it on the center again. For example, itong defox, gusto ko rin siyang lagyan ng, control K pala, control K. So, for example, gusto ko mapunta siya sa google.com pag i-click niya yan. Okay, so as you can see, it became a hyperlink and there you go. Pag i-hover mo yung mouse or yung cursor mo, yung mouse over the word or the word itself, makikita mo yung link niya, no? It means you can click it and you will be redirected to that website. So that is control K. L, control L is left aligned. Okay. So yan yung ibig sabihin ng control L, left aligned. M is I don't know why walang control M. Control M. Okay, apparently walang control M. Okay. Maybe walang control M because I'm trying to inipindot ko siya right now but nothing happens. Well, anyway, kung control N naman is new. Okay. As you can see, it brought me to a new document, a new blank document. So, control N, control O is open. Open mo siya, mag-open ka ng file. Control P is you print. And then, control PQ. Okay, wait. Okay. Well, apparently, control Q is left aligned. I'm not sure, guys, ha. Ewan ko sa laptop ko, pero okay. I-center ko siya, di ba? Pag pindutin ko ang control Q, it brings it to the left. That option becomes, gina-left align niya. I'm not sure about this. Because dati kasi ang alam ko, walang control Q. Anyway. Well, that's my laptop. Baka iba sa laptop niyo. So, anyway. Ang alam ko, walang control Q. Pero, again, dito sa laptop ko, pag ginapindot ko ang control Q, it's left aligned. Okay, so anyway. Control R is right aligned. Control S is save. Ayoko siyang i-save, sorry. And then, control T is tab. As you can see, nag-tab siya dito. Hindi nyo lang namalayan. Try natin ulit yan. let's have a paragraph to ba itong paragraph. For example, this one, okay, as you can see, no, naka-align siya sa margin. Itong dalawang to, itong paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. If I'm going to click on T, it will have, what do you call this one? Naghanging indent siya. Hindi nyo lang napansin kasi nga this is one, okay, let me create a different example para makita niya yung effect niya. Ay, okay. Kailangan gawin natin siyang ganyan para magmukha siyang isang paragraph, diba? Okay. So, for example, this one, Control T. There you go. So, ayun, diba? Obvious na siya yung kanyang effect. So, ginawa niyang hanging indent. Okay? So, indented yung the rest of the paragraph aside from the first line. Yun yung Control T. How about Control U? Control U is, for example, this riverbank, underline. So, you have to select first the word and then Control U, that is underline. Alam na natin ng V, it is paste. How about Control W? Relax tayo sa Control W ha, because Control W is exit. Okay, let me see kung magtanong siya kung i-save ko tong document. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Control W, again, Control plus W is equals to, exit or close the document. Kaya, be careful, especially kung hindi nyo pa na-save yung, tawag dito, hindi nyo pa na-save yung document, okay? Pero, alhamdulillah, the Microsoft Word asked me if I wanted to save the document. Meron kasing time dati noong, college pa ako, way back, no? Nakapindot ko, I was trying to click Control E, no? Control Center, Control E. Sorry, Center to center align the paragraph. But then I accidentally clicked Control W and then it just shut out my document na hindi ko pa siya na-save. So I don't know what really happened that time, pero grabe ang sakit sa ulo that time, guys. So be careful with Control W. So what's next? Control W X. Control X is cut. So, for example, I want to Control X this one. So, the fox, I want to Control X that one, and I want to put it on the second page. There you go. Control Cut is different from copy. Kasi ang copy, okay, wait lang. Natin siya. Tawag dito. Demonstrate. So, ang copy is, if I click copy, and then I paste it here, the original one is still here. Tama man. Pero yung cut, kung i-cut ko siya, cut, as you can see, the original one is not there anymore, but rather parang nilipat mo talaga siya na ibang lugar. Kung saan mo siya gi-paste, gilipat mo siya doon. Parang gano'n ang cut. Okay, so anyway, that's the difference between copy and cut. And then, Control X. Y is redo. Control Y. Y is redo. Control Z is undo. So for example, if you want to say that this is a title and then you want this title to be bold and in the center. However, apparently you don't want to. For example lang you don't want to, so undo. Just click on Control Z. It will go back to the original one. Actually, you can also use this one sa taas, no? Hindi nyo na makita sa, But all of the actions that you have done is here. Not really all, pero certain actions, certain number of actions is here. Merong times na hindi niya na na-save yung action na yun because sa dami ng actions na nagawa mo. So, what do you call this one? There are times na sa pagsobra mo ng daming ginawa tapos gusto mong bumalik to a certain point sa iyong editing, hindi na siya makabalik doon. Kasi nga, sobra mo ng daming ginawa, sobra ng daming actions ang nakasave dito sa undo na, na tawag dito, na command, hindi na siya makakabalik doon. So, be careful, no? So, yeah, just be careful. Pero, it actually saves a lot. Because right now, for example, 68 actions ang na-save niya dito. So, ibig sabihin, marami pa rin, no? So, you still have a chance. For example, kung nagkamali ka kanina, for example lang kanina sa pag-edit mo, you can still go back to that one. But again, there are times na hindi ka na makabalik doon kasi nga na-override na siya or na-overlapped na siya ng iba pang actions that you did inside the undo command. Anyway, ang redo naman is, for example, di ba nga, binalik ko siya this one, but then I realized na, ay, gusto ko pa rin talaga pala na naka-bold siya at naka-center. So, just click on Control Y. Redo. Okay? So, that's it. Those are the, what do you call this one? Those are the shortcut keys that I know. Madami pang ibang shortcut key. Promise, punta lang kayo sa i-research nyo no, kung ano yung mga shortcut keys. Also, you can check this one out. Like, for example, this one. Oh, ayan. Pag subscript pala, control plus equals. Kung superscript naman, control plus shift plus plus. Okay, so, madaming options dito, no? Madaming mga bagay-bagay ang pwedeng makita just by looking at the information given by Microsoft Word itself. For example, line numbers, ayan. Left indent, okay, spacing, references, okay, so anyway, those are the only, yun lang yung i-discuss ko ngayon na shortcut keys. So, by the way, next is in the module, meron tayong tinatawag na mail merge. I will just delete everything here, okay, so, mail merge, okay. So, mail merge, actually, maganda siya gamitin kasi nga, you can send, what do you call this one? Or you can create a lot of letters in one go. Actually, depende. Pwede siyang letter, pwede siyang resume, pwede siyang anything, no? Ikaw bahala. And then, it only needs a data source because usually if you are going to send letters, meron siyang receiver, right? So, if you are going to send a lot of letters to different people, then you can use mail merge. Usually, ang ini-example ko dito noon, sa mga estudyante ko is creating the application letter para sa work immersion nila. But due to the pandemic, hindi na pwede mag-work hindi na pwede mag-work immersion ang GAS students. Either magpili kayo kung culminating activity or capstone project ang gagawin niyo. But before, no, nung meron pang face-to-face, we usually do or use mail merge para sa mga grade 12 na mag-work immersion at marami silang pinagsisendan ng kanilang mga application letter. Okay, so this is one of the uses of mail merge. So, in your modules, there is actually a step-by-step process. So, try natin, no? Sundan lang natin tong step-by-step process ng mail merge. I hope you have your modules with you. It's on page 4, how to perform mail merge. Okay. So, ang first one is create a form letter down. Okay, so create the main document. Okay. Let's say I have a main document. Let's say I have date today, so March 9, okay. And then, sir, madam, I am something, okay, something. And, okay, so kunwari, meron akong application letter dito, ganyan, okay. I would love to work in your prestigious company. Kunwari lang, more power, and God bless. Guys, sorry sa sa mali-maling words and whatnot, but this is just an example. Oh, sincerely yours, your name here. Okay, so i-left align na lang natin siya lahat para block this is a type of a block letter para hindi tayo walang etchos. Okay. Ayan. Okay. Pagka-OC lang, sorry. Okay, so for example, this is my letter. So, first, we have to create a data source. And how are we going to do that? First, go to mailings. And then, click on Start Mail Merge. And then, click on Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard. So, pag-click mo nun, merong lalabas dito na section. This is a section specifically for the options of mail merge. Now, choose the type of document you want to create. For example lang, letters. It can also be email messages or envelopes. No, for example, magpiprint ka sa envelope ng address at saka pangalan ng mga sisendan mo. You can also do that, or a directory, but for now, as an example, we will go with letters. So, click on next. Okay. And then, it says here, select starting document. So, use this current document that we have here. If you have a template or an existing document, then click on these two. Pero, I am going to use this one, the one that I just did. So, use the current document. And then, click on next. Okay? So, this is the part where we create the data source. Okay? Saan, sino yung mga tao na nasa list. Okay? Sino yung mga recipients, there you go, mga receivers ng aking letters. So, this one, you have to click on the type a new list because I don't have a list. Type a new list and then I have to create. So, a pop-up box or a pop-up window will open and then kailangan natin maggawa ng list. So, for example, meron tayo si Mr. John Smith, company ABC, kunwari lang, address is Davao City, for example lang din. Okay. Well, anyway, for example, ang zip code niya is, zip code is 8,000. And then, new entry, for example, kay Miss Jane Tate, XYZ company, for example, nasa Tagum City siya, for example lang. And then, I'm not sure of the zip code. Okay. So, next, another entry. Let's say si Mr. Adam Walsh, not sure. ABD company, nasa General Santos City siya, for example lang. Okay, I'm not sure of the zip code. Okay, so new entry again. Let's say si Miss Bell. I don't know. Bell. For example, only ZZZ company, and then saan siya? Cotabato City, kunwari. I'm not sure of the din. Okay, anyway. So, another last entry. So, let's say si Mr. Tom. Let's say Tom Frazier. Anyway, sa kanya naman IWXD company, tapos nasa Kidapawan siya, for example. Not sure of the okay. So, for example, ito yung aking list, no? Ito yung, kunwari, itong mga tao na gusto kong sendan ng aking letter. So, you click on OK. And then, this will be saved as a .mdb file, or that is a Microsoft Access file. No? So, let's say this is my data source. Or you can also name it very specifically, like for example, potential work immersion sites, kunwari lang, ganon. Or something else, like for example, potential part-time jobs, ganon siya. Depende, no? So, make it meaningful. Yung mga file name ninyo, make it meaningful na maiintindihan nyo kaagad kung ano yung laman nun pag nakikita nyo siya sa inyong mga files. What do you call this one? To avoid any confusion on your part, no? But for this example only, I'm going to name it as data source. Click save. And then, okay. Ayan, ipapakita niya lang naman yung parang summary, kumbaga pa, ng ating, ng ating list. And then, i-click mo lang dito kung sino yung gusto mong isendan. Gusto ko silang 5 masendan. And then, I will click OK. Okay. Now, what happened? I think we are actually, hindi lang natin malayan, pero page, na tayo sa module, no? Actually, page 6. Okay. And then to customize the address list, click Customize Columns, button at the bottom of the window. Okay, the dialog box of the customized. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, sorry. Before you can customize, you must save in the Discord changes. Okay. So, para i-customize natin yung columns, guys, na gusto nating makita doon sa ating letter. So, gusto ko, nandyan yung title niya, Mr., Miss, Mr., whatever. Kailangan din ng first name, last name, company. But, I don't have address line 2, right? I don't also have... Okay. I also don't have the city or the state. Guys, dito lang to sa example ko, ha? Pero doon sa inyo, if there are data for this for these columns, kailangan niyo siyang lagyan. Pero just this one, just for my example. Okay. So as you can see, ayun, nawala na yung mga iba. Just click on okay, yes, okay. And then what else? Ayan. Just click on okay. And then click next, write your letters. Okay. And now we are on page 7. Okay. I think we are on page 7 of your modules. And then once we are here, you just have to click on address block. Okay. And then merong lalabas na insert address block na window. And then tingnan niyo kung ano ang magandang name format. Usually, merong ganito, okay? Or meron pang mga iba dyan, like this one. Makikita nyo naman yung sample dito, yung preview nandito. So, I think this is okay, no, Mr. John Smith. Kasi pag magpili pa ako ng iba, like, let's say, ito, ganyan. Hindi niya isasali yung, yung title, no? Pwede ring first name lang. But since this is a, kunwari, this is a, what do you call this one? Formal letter. So, kailangan makita lahat. So, let's go back to this one where it also shows the title of that person. So, company name, and then the address, and then the postal code. And then just change this one to Philippines. Philippines, okay. And then, what else? Okay, and then just click OK if I'm not mistaken. Just click OK. Ayan, nandito na siya. As you can see dyan, malalagay mamaya yung ating ginawa. And then greeting line. But I already have a greeting line daw. I have a greeting line because this one, meron akong greeting line dyan. So, pwede kayong magawa ng sarili nyo like this one. It's very specific. Kasi dito sa akin, it's typical, no? Sir, madam, I'm not sure. So, okay, let's use this one, a greeting line. So, okay. Pero, ayoko na nandyan siya sa tabi ng address block, so i-enter natin siya dito banda. Tapos, i-copy-paste natin tong date dito banda sa gitna. Okay. And then, tanggalin ko na to kasi nga, we have a very specific greeting line na. And then, that's it. Next. Okay. As you can see, andito na sila lahat. So, I have for Mr. John Smith, and as you can see, meron, what do you call this one? Andyan na yung greeting line, and it was customized to follow the last name of the recipient. Tapos, as you can see dito na part, pwede natin punta sa next record, and it is for Miss Jane Tate. The next one is for Mr. Walsh. The next one is for Miss Santos. The next one is for Tom Fraser. So, as you can see, automatically, ginawa niya tayo ng letters for all of these people instead of copy-pasting things. Diba? Usually, ganun yung ginagawa natin, copy-pasting things. But this one is much easier. For example, if you're going to send lots of documents, lots of letters. No? So, isipin nyo na lang a wedding invitation. For example lang, ha? So, and you have 300 invitees. So, mas maganda kung mail merge ang gagamitin ninyo. So, that is one purpose of mail merge. You can just click on next, complete mail merge. You can print them or edit individual letters. You can do whatever it is. But for now, we are just going to leave it as it is. Okay? So, I hope you understand mail merge. So next on your modules, let me just create a new file para magano tayo. Okay. So in your modules, it actually tackles about illustrations, inserting pictures, and whatnot. Okay, so unahin na lang muna natin ang pictures. So you can actually insert picture by clicking on this one, no? So let's say gusto ko tong picture na to. So that one. And as you can see, meron siyang picture tools and you can format the picture itself. So pwedeng remove background. But this one doesn't have a background already, so okay lang, no? But as you can see, nawala yung ibang color dito, no? So hindi siya maganda. Discard all changes na lang. And then you can also have corrections, like pwede siyang lighter or pwede siyang darker, no? Or pwede rin dito sa color. So pwede siyang ma-change into all blue or grayscale, orange a bit, or no, depende. And then artistic effects, you can also use this one depende kung ano yung gusto niyo. Pwedeng ganyan, pwedeng ganito, pwedeng ganyan. So kayo, no, kung ano yung gusto niyo, depende sa gamit. But what we mean by this is there is an option for this one. Meron tayong compressed picture. Okay. Pero walang nangyari kasi nga this is what do you call this one? Wala na siyang ibang elements dito sa kanyang gilid. We can also change picture, maybe from a file, so nasa documents mo dati, or change picture from the images, like let's say pencil, I'm looking for a pencil. It will automatically search the internet for pencil. By the way guys, magagamit nyo lang to kung meron kayong internet connection, okay? So for example, if I wanted this one, insert, so downloading a bit, okay, yan, papalitan nyo lang naman yung picture. Pag i-reset picture ko, like for example, I did an artistic effect, I wanted it to be this one, for example lang, ginawa kong ganito. But then, I realized na, hindi pala siya okay. So, just reset the picture. It will go back to the original one. Okay? Let me try a different picture kasi ito white yung background niya, no? So, hindi masyadong makita. Let's have a different picture. Masyadong malaki yan. Okay, wait lang. Maghanap tayo ng... How about this one? Okay. Okay, for example, this one. So, itong dito na side, guys, these are all borders. Okay, so pwede siyang ganyan. You can also use this one. So, mas makapal yung border. Or this one. Or maybe this one. Or that one. Or ito. Or pwedeng ito. Depende sa inyo kung ano yung maganda. Okay, para sa inyo. You can also use this one. So this is handy if you are doing some type of portfolio maybe or newsletter na Microsoft Word lang yung ginagamit ninyo. Kung hindi kayo marunong gumamit ng publisher, no? You can use this one. It has a lot of options that you can use, no? And then next, we also have, kung ayaw mo ng mga predefined, you can do your own. Like for example, you wanted it to be, okay, nilagyan ko ba siya ng border? Okay, wait. Okay. So, you can also do your own. Like, for example, gusto mo meron siyang border na dark blue. Tapos, yung weight is some sort of makapal. And then, ayaw mo yung just like that. Gusto mo yung para siyang dashed or dotted. Or maybe something like this. So, you can create your own border, I should say, no? Kung ayaw mo tong mga naka-predefine. You can also create effects. Like, for example, shadow. Okay. Nandiyan lang yung options, guys. Do not be worried of changing your images. But just, for example, nagkamali kayo or you don't want that style, then just undo. Okay? And then page layout, you can do this one. But, let's go to the position. Kung meron kasi kayong text, let's say, for example, I have a text, no? Paliitin ko lang to siya. Let's say, the economy is seemingly going up once establishments reopen after the threat of COVID-19, for example. So, as you can see, ang hirap niyang medyo mahirap siyang manipulate because of you have a text here and you have a picture here. So, you can have positions. Gusto mo nandyan siya sa gilid, or nasa gitna, or nandito. No? Depende sa'yo kung paano mo siya ili-layout. But most of the time, dito ko ginagamit, or ito yung ginagamit ko, wrap text. So, you can have inline with text. So, ganyan ang kanyang option kung inline with text. You can also have square. Ang square is that it will follow, no? So, you can see. Ganun yung effect ng square. Ang tight naman, almost the same as square. Okay. Or, let's say, through. Kung through naman, still almost the same as tight square. Tight and square. Ang top to bottom, okay, like that. This is handy kung gusto mong mag-save ng space. For example, kasi di ba mga estudyante kayo, magkano na ba magpa-print these days? Ang mahal-mahal. So, you are trying to save space. So, you wanted to use, or you want these words, no, to be here para naman makasave ka ng konting space. So, you can use these things. So, pwede siyang in front of text, pwede siyang behind text, no? So, depende. So, if you want to save space, usually maganda ang square. Because it will just follow, no? Like that. So, let's say you have another paragraph here, and so, the income, ganyan-ganyan, blah, 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 and you have another page here. So, that is more efficient and better, no? Kung square ang gagamitin niyo. Pwede rin tight, pwedeng other things. But most of the time, it will be this one. And then next, in your modules, okay, clip art. Okay, this one. How to insert a shape. Kung shape naman, dito yan sa insert. And then, shapes. There are a lot of shapes that you can insert, no? Pwedeng square, pwedeng oval, or square, pwedeng arrow, pwedeng this one. I'm not sure about this one, okay? So, anyway, napakapangit ng na-insert ko. Pwedeng ganitong mga bagay, okay? Pwedeng heart. Okay, sorry naman. Baka galing ng aking mouse. Okay, the nicest thing about the current, what do you call this one? Microsoft Word, is that pwede ka nang magsulat dito kaagad. Ayan. A square. Dati guys, sa kapanahunan namin, ang kailangan pa namin gawin to create this kind of, thing, gusto namin na merong shape, tapos may nakasulat sa loob. Ang gagawin namin dati, ganito pa ang kailangan namin gawin. Okay, maglagay kami ng shape, and then maglagay kami ng text box. Tapos sabihin namin, this is circle, kunwari, no? And then, we have to edit the text box na para bang wala siya dyan. So, no fill, outline, no outline. So, as you can see, it created almost the same thing as this, no? Pero kayo ngayon, it is automatic. Just double-click inside and then write. Okay, this is actually a pentagon. How about 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, this is actually a pentagon. Ano? And this is a heart. So, easy, no? Unlike hindi mo na kailangang napapansin ko kasi sa inyo, sa mga modules ninyo, pag merong mga diagram na pinapagawa sa inyo, parang masyadong pinapahirapan niyo yung sarili ninyo. Sometimes yung iba sa inyo ganito yung ginagawa, no? Ganito minsan yung ginagawa ng iba. So, let's say this is a content. So, ganito yung ginagawa nyo, no? Content inside a square. Okay, for example lang. Magsusulat muna kayo, and then gagawin niyo, mag-insert kayo ng square. Ganyan. Ganito yung usually na nakikita ko na ginagawa ninyo sa mga sa mga sinesend nyo sa akin na module. Ganyan, no? So, ang masaklap kasi niyan, pag nagsulat kayo dito sa taas, okay, something like that, no? Minsan, nahihiwalay. Nagaganyan. Minsan nahihiwalay. Nagiging ganito. So, it doesn't look good. Hindi na siya magandang tingnan. And, even though naintindihan ng teacher, no, mas maganda pa rin talaga kung you utilize the technology that that it will work for you. So, for example, alam na natin na meron ganito, then utilize this one para kahit saan mapunta tong square na to. It doesn't need, tignan niyo naman ang kaibahan, diba? Kung ganito yung ginawa ninyo sa taas, no, itong ganito na bagay, mahirapan kayo mag-edit o copy-paste na naman papunta dito na part, diba? Mahirap. Okay, there you go. Mahihirapan talaga kayo, no? So, utilize the technology that it will work for you. Ito naman, like for this one, tapos igagalaw mo pa yung isasama mo yung text box. So, masyadong mahirap, no? It takes time. Maybe for you, it doesn't take time kasi nga ilang pages lang yung module ninyo, no? It might be, hindi nyo pa napapansin na mas maganda yung ganito, yung diretso na. But then, paano kung pages upon pages na yung gina-edit ninyo, no? So, it will be better kung gagamitin ninyo ang mga predefined or presets ng Microsoft Word that are there for you, no? Productivity tool nga siya, eh. So it will save you time, it will make you productive. Okay, so that is inserting a shape. By the way, guys, ito siya, pwede niyo yung iganyan. You can form a lot of other things, no? A lot of other things by what do you call this one, combining different shapes, no? So marami kang pwedeng gawin. And then we have inserting smart object. Okay, inserting smart object. So dito yan siya sa insert, and then there you go, smart art. And then there are options here. There are a lot of options talaga for diagramming, no? Kaya kung may mga project kayo or assignment that it shows or it needs diagram, dito na kayo magkuha para simple ang mga bagay-bagay, no? For example, lobat na ang aking laptop. Okay. So, for example, meron kayong assignment na pinapagawa sa inyo yung cycle or something like that, a cycle, no? So, you can choose from the smart arts that are predefined or preset na nandyan na mismo sa Microsoft Word, gagamitin mo na lang. For example, let's have this one daw, be. No, not that one. Okay, this one. For example lang. Ayan, so automatically andyan na siya para sa'yo. Okay, let me just move that one. Then, edit na lang kung ano yung laman nito. Like, let's say this is problem. Okay, kunwari yung sa ano ninyo. Yung sa research. And then you have analysis, and then nagkaroon kayo ng RRL, and then methodology, and then let's say you have experiment or gathering data. Ayan, i-enter ko lang to. Ayan. Okay, so you have that one already. Hindi nyo na kailangan magpasakit ng ulo ninyo na gumawa ng, or mag-insert ng tag-isa-isang square, tapos lagyan ng linya dito using maybe this one, no? Para maka-form ka ng ganyan. Doesn't, what you call this one, you don't need that one, but you can use the smart art. Okay. So next, how to insert. Let me just go down here. Okay. How to insert naman sa inyong mga module. I'm on page 12 na. Okay. Inserting a chart. So, this one. Insert a chart. Madami dito. Meron tayong column charts, line, pie, bar, area, scatter plot, stock, whatever other types of charts that we have. For example, mag-pie chart tayo. And then, simple. Mag-simple lang tayo, no? Like, let's say we have male at saka female. Okay. So, meron kayong ang senior high school natin, merong 13 na lalaki at merong 9 na babae. So, let's say this is not sales, but rather it is population. Tapos, tanggalin natin to. Let's be more specific. Let's say senior high school population. Okay. So, that's it. Ayan na yung inyong no? Yung chart. Bakit hindi niya gi-delete tong ibang options? Because they're not there. You can delete it on your own. Okay, so now you have your pie chart. Tapos pwede nyo pa siyang tawag dito, change ng ng option like this one. This is better, I think. Or dami pong ibang options diyan. Pwede nyo rin siyang i-change ng color. Ganyan, kunwari ayaw nyo 'yun or gusto nyo blue dalawa, different hues of blue. Ganyan. Balik tayo dun sa pinakauna. So, you can do this one as well. No? Kung kailangan nyo ng mga chart, especially when you are trying to represent your data in your research, no? To visually represent your data after you have gathered your data, you have your results, and you try to present it visually. So, you can use charts. Okay? There are also a lot of other charts. Yun na nga, try natin to i-change into column. Like this one. Or this one, or this one, or this one. Pinaka-simple, ganito. No? So, SHS population, you can have that. Or, maybe if you want to a different bar, something like this. Depende sa inyo kung ano yung gusto ninyong gawin. Scatter plot is not good for this one. No? Kasi as you can see, it is not that good. Pero, yung mga iba siguro, mas maganda. But for population or for this type of data, mas maganda talaga kung pie chart. Okay, so that is how you insert charts. Next, formatting illustrations. Okay, so I think I have already done that, no? Ito, pag-format nito. I've already discussed to you the format option, ito, no? Itong mga nandito. By the way, you can crop. For example, gusto ko siyang i-crop. Ayokong, yan, kunwari lang Tapos, enter lang. Okay, ayan, na-crop na siya. Or, pwede rin na gusto ko siyang palakihan dito. Okay, or pwede rin dito. Kasi kung gusto mo siyang maging accurate, kasi nga kung ito lang yung ginagalaw natin, no? Hindi tayo accurate masyado. We don't know exactly how many inches ang photo na yan, or image na yan. So, if you want to be very specific na 2 inches siya, okay. So, mas maganda dito mo siya baguhin. Okay. So, anyway, what else? On the formatting shapes, I think I've already... Have I? Okay, so for example, this one, formatting shapes. So, meron din siyang format, no? Options. So, hindi lang ganito yung kanyang option. Pwede ka rin pumili dito. Like, you can choose this one, or you can choose this one, or this one, or this one, no? Para magiging, siya, parang 3D ang dating niya. Or that one, meron siyang shadow, or ayoko ng ganyang color, gusto ko darker blue. So, it really is, it depends upon you talaga kung anong gusto mo. Ayoko ng ganyang blue, I wanted to have a different type of blue, perhaps, so, ganyan, okay. And then, gusto ko ang outline niya is something darker, somewhat, and then, I want to have a reflection effect, gusto ko ganyan. So, it really depends upon you, paano mo siya, kung ano yung gusto mong pag-edit, but these are the options that you have, okay. And then, for this one, yung nasa loob niya, pwede mo ring baguhin. Gusto mo ganito yung nasa loob, or gusto mo orange, no? Depende, pero masakit sa mata. Sorry lang. Okay. And then, you can also change the text inside. Gusto mo dark blue siya, kunwari. Then, gusto mo meron siyang sakit sa mata. Let's say red. Ew. Okay, let's say white. Okay. Na-overpower niya yung color sa gitna, ay sa unahan, no? So, medyo ganyan natin. Let's try a different, I will try a different, ito. Para makita yung color sa loob. Okay, Arial black. Okay, so as you can see, ang color niya sa loob ay dark blue, tapos meron siyang outline na white. Tapos pwede rin natin gawan ng shadow ang sa loob. Ang sulat sa loob, no? Hindi lang masyadong klaro. Sorry, kailangan ko pa palang highlight. Pwede mo rin siyang i-3D, like this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Kayo bahala, no? Pwede rin reflection. Grabe ng reflection to. Those are the options that you have. A lot of other options, actually. Like, pwede rin ganito, no? Pwedeng ganyan. May mga times na kailangan ganyan yung iyong, yung, tawag dito, yung alignment ng text. Pwede rin mag-create ng link. Pwede rin mag-align text. There are a lot of things. And, for you to be able to be comfortable in using these things, kailangan talaga mag-explore. Okay, explore lang talaga, guys. Let's go back to this one, though, and then this one. Okay. Anyway, so that is how you format shapes. And then next, what else? So by the way, guys, you can insert a lot of things in Word. There are also different types of pictures, no, na alam natin. For example, this one, let me show the details. Merong JPEG, okay, meron tayong PNG, meron ding, do I have GIF here? May GIF ba ako dito? Meron, okay, pwede ring GIF, or I don't have TIFF if I'm not mistaken. Wala akong TIFF, wala. JPEG, PNG, and GIF lang yung usual na ginagamit ko. But, in your module, you actually have 6 types of materials that you can insert. Smart art, chart, shapes, clip art, images or pictures. And then the last one is screenshot. Okay, by the way, screenshot. For example, I want to go back here and just click on print screen on your keyboards. Usually it is PRTSC, print screen, and then go back to your Word dito, at ilagay nyo lang yung cursor nyo kung saan nyo siya gusto i-paste, and then just click on Control V. There you go. Na-print screen nyo na yung buong na-print screen nyo na yung buong screen ninyo. Okay? That is what you call screenshot. And then, what else? I think that's it, no? Okay, that's it, guys. Anyway, aside from that, although na-tackle ko na sa inyo dati, na-tackle ko na ba? Okay, let's try automatic paging. Okay, para madali, no? You can do this one para hindi na kayo magawa ng table of contents manually. Pwede nyong gawin tong ganito. Like, let's say, I have something of a title here. Something title here. For example, ha? And then, I will use, let's say, ito para cute. Or ito. Okay. Okay. And then, let's say, I have a subtitle. Subtitle here. Let's say heading 2. Okay. And then let's say this is the content of the title. Kunwari, paragraph here. Paragraph here, for example. Tapos meron pa akong isa na namang subtitle. Subtitle 2. Kunwari, no? At heading 2 na naman siya, same as this kasi it is also a subtitle. Tapos sabihin natin paragraph 2 content here. Okay. And then let's say heading 1, let's say I have the title of my paper. Title of my paper. Okay, and I want that to be the title. Kunwari, ganyan, no? So this is a very easy what do you call this one? A very easy example, no? But just imagine ganito lahat ang ginawa mo sa buo mong term paper, for example lang, okay? Tapos gusto kong mag-insert ng table of contents. For example lang, dito ko ilalagay sa taas. Let me have a heading. So, table of contents. Okay. Kailangan pala talaga i-ano ko siya. Kailangan ko siyang i-different pages. Okay, for example, I have the title here, I have that here. For example, yan, nasa kabilang, page break. Okay. And then, let's say, I have another here. This is 3. Okay. For example lang yan, ha? And then, going back to the sana yung table of contents ko. Okay. Going back to the table of contents, pag mag-insert na ako ng table of contents, how to insert again table of content. Wait lang, let me see. Wait. I'm trying to find it, guys, ha? Wait lang. Not that one. Usually it's on page insert eh. Wait lang guys ha. I forgot how to insert a table of contents. So, let's be media information literate. So, insert table of contents word. Okay, create table of contents. Click where you want to insert the table of contents. Okay. References pala. Kairita naman. Table of contents. Custom table of contents. Kunwari, ganito. Okay. Options daw ba? Title is 1 no? Asan yung title? Okay. Kasi may title ako, so kailangan ko i-1 yung title. And then heading 1, 2, 3. Ito wala to. Wala naman akong ginamit na heading 3. Ang ginamit ko lang title, heading 1, heading 2. Tama ba? Okay. Click 1, okay. And then, okay. Ayan. So, automatic, gagawan ka niya ng table of contents. So, hindi mo na kailangang gumawa ng table of contents na yung paisa-isa kang gumagawa, no? That is one of the possible things that you can do. So, next, aside from table of contents, ano pa yung gusto kong sabihin sa inyo, guys? Meron pa yun eh. Let me find something here. Itong page border, explore nyo na lang, pati page color. But I'm not sure kung gagamitin nyo to. Like, I mean, depende siguro, no? Okay, so I think that's it, guys, no? For your, actually, natapos natin yung module today. But there are other things, actually, that you can explore, no? For example, dito sa design, merong mga predefined na mga design dyan that you can use. Or in the page layout, mga margin, orientation, size, nandyan yan siya, columns, and then references. I already taught you about Mendeley, but you can also use this one, no? However, sa kanyang sources, wala pa yung APA 7th edition. Meron na kasing 7th edition. You can also use this one, no? Just try to Google how to insert bibliography in Microsoft Word and just follow the instructions. It's quite easy, no? And then, may links, natapos na natin yan. We already did the mail merge. Word count nandito, thesaurus, and other definitions that you would like to see. Nandito yan siya. And view, like for example, ayaw mo makita yung ruler, nandyan yan siya. Or you want to see the grid lines, nandyan din siya. That is, this is good if you are very, what do you call this one? Very particular with the, measurements in your document. Also, kung meron kayong ginagraph or anything, you can also use this. Also, navigation pane, you know, kung mga pages or results, as you can see, para madaling pumunta sa mga page by page, no? Yan siya, maganda. And then, you can also look at it as an outline. Puro sobrang outline, no? Or just close it one. Or, you can also do it as a draft. Okay, so draft yan siya, no? Yan ang itsura ng draft. But we don't want to look at that, so go back to print layout. Okay. And then zoom nandito din, and a lot of other things, no? So yun lang naman ang nasa Microsoft Word. Actually, napakarami pa, and you can even put a video online, no? Header and footer. Oh, by the way, header and footer. Okay. Ito na lang kaya, header. So, if you wanna insert a header, ayan, for example, this is a header. Header, okay. As you can see, sa lahat ng iyong pages ay meron ng kanyan header, okay. How about footer? So, for example, footer, you can add a footer, like this is a footer, for example. Ayan, meron ka ng footer. Another thing is itong word art, you already know how to do that. Equation, ayan. So for example, gusto ninyong maglagay ng equation. Andito yung mga option na yan, no? Ayan, mga predefined na mga ano. Pwede rin maglagay ka ng sarili mo. For example, square root of, e to the power of, for example, meron kang x square over, let's say you have an integral, kunwari lang, bam, limit 1 hanggang, let's say, infinity, hanapin nyo dito yung infinity. Ito yung mahirap guys, kaya nahihirapan ako maggawa ng mga module ninyo sa Jan Math, kasi ang hirap-hirap. Ayan, and then for example, ito ay isang ganito, let's say x cube, ganyan, no? Plus 2, ganyan. So, that's how you insert an equation. Ang symbol naman, yan, pwede mga characters or symbols, something like that. You can use that one. Pwedeng normal text, pwedeng, kasi iba-ibang font guys, may iba-ibang symbols yan. But most of the time, you can choose symbol para, yan, para ayan yung mga symbols na usual na ginagamit, but most of the time ito lang naman yung mga ginagamit yan. And then what else? I think that's it, no? That really is it for today. Well, thank you so much for watching guys, and see you on the next lesson. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.